this should. Hey, there we go. Excellent connection, except that it's a black screen because I haven't tapped back into the game yet. There we go. Very
Let's go.
nice. Now then, this is the part where I start mindlessly grinding War Thunder, because fun. I enjoy this game. I such enjoy. Very much enjoy. Yes, yes. Fuck, I should factor it the booster. We'll do that one. I'm looking at like times, but also like the amount of percentage. Quite frankly, I don't think it's a good idea to use my 500% right now. If I want to get maximum efficiency out of it, I'm gonna have to grab T10A with a, what's it called? Backup. I got two of those 500% RP boosters, so two T10A backups I'm gonna have to exchange. I'm gonna have to, what's it called? Make a lineup at 7-7, just so I don't up tier myself. And yeah, it would be better if I bought the IS4M, but no, I'm not doing that. I'm waiting for the summer sale.
Always wait for the summer sale, yeah.
Yes, night battle, very fun. Yes, yes. At least it's only a slight up tier. Fun. I bought a talisman for my Chrysanthema, which is why I'm using it first. The Chrysanthema is fucking great, but I activated a wager, I activated a booster, so I might as well make the most out of it.
Hell yeah.
Because I absolutely love my Chrysanthema. I don't even have it spaded yet. This like high tier vehicles just cost so much fucking time to spade. It's so painful.
Well, how long have you been got the Chrysanthema?
Well, I just wanted to quickly check. There is audio, right? Well, yes, okay, there is audio. Yeah, when I was in Streamlabs just now, it didn't show any audio from desktop, so I was just quickly curious. But yeah, we can check the stats. Service record, highest rank, Chrysanthema. I have played a total of 250 battles, with a total of 16 air targets, 241 ground targets, 1015, I can't speak. 115,000, there we go, small brain. 115,000 RP gained. So I have done over 115,000 RP in the Chrysanthema, and it's still not fully unlocked everything. I think I'm pretty close, so I haven't actually checked in a little while. Like, I've got all the important ones like transmission and smokescreen and thermals and that kind of stuff. The rest is just like, oh yeah, let me just get some slightly fucking better suspension, despite it not really being necessary considering the vehicle is like sitting behind the hill 90% of the time anyways. You don't need suspension when you're standing still. But yeah. I've got all the important stuff, but the fact that it's not spaded yet just annoys me.
That's why you should spade it now.
That's what I'm trying to do, except that there's literally no one here for some reason. It's like,
that's
yes.
It's a big map.
It is quite a big map. That is true, but there's like a hill here. This part here has a hill, and a little crack in that road bit. The problem is if you sit there, you can get flanked from in the city, so I don't want to sit there. But I do want to sit hold down, and there is like a crack in this road, which you can sit in for hold down positioning. I keep getting so distracted by the T-72's fucking radar signature. Oh my god. My brain. It's like, yes, radar signature, shoot at it. Oh my god, I've got Gary Come Home in my head now. I listened to one song. I listened to the Moonbase Alpha Gary Come Home. And now it's just stuck in my head. I regret everything. So yeah, it's that so far there doesn't seem to be anything, which is quite depressing, because I activated a booster. I was kind of hoping to get some kills, or at least some points. Like even dying gets you points. I have not got anything. Nothing. It brings me pain. So what we'll do instead is we'll just go ahead and like charge right towards their spawn. What could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely nothing, of course.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, a Crescentema, they can't just kill me.
The most OP motherfucking double game.
So this is the part I was talking about where you can sit behind the hill. But there's also the option of like sneaking, for them sneaking through the city, and that means I'm completely exposed, which is not exactly great. Wait, oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah. They removed NVD for binos, so it's like, huh? Why do my binoculars not have thermals? They used to have thermals, now they don't anymore.
It's on the commander side now.
Well, this thing does not have a commander sight.
Well,
That's the
rest
thing.
in peace.
Like, it does not have any. Like, it has one sight, which is like the sight at the front there. That little thing there. But yeah. God, that PMP3. I'm going to murder you. I always get. I don't know why, but I always like. I fucking love playing the Crescentama, but my brain like I don't like seeing radar signatures and not being able to click on them. It's like yes, radar signature. Oh, but I can't shoot that because it's a teammate. So for some reason, like their radar signatures always really annoy me. And look, that BMP3 sees something, and it's dead.
But technically, you could shoot it, yeah?
Yeah, well, I could shoot it, yeah. But what the fuck would that do? Wheeze. Oh, he's already dead. The BMP got him. Sad, sad. Anyone else? Look, that's my missile right there. Oh shit. There we go. It went boom. Missile went boom. Surprisingly light here. Oh shit. Smoke. You fool. That's a Bradley. Whew. Hate Bradleys. I absolutely fucking despise Bradleys. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I'm straight up spawn camping at this point, but like, hey. If I don't do it, someone else will do it. There's someone behind there.
Also, it's high tier, so spawn capping is fine.
Okay, I tried to get him, could not get him with the swinging missile. He's gonna try to peek me maybe. I saw a second person over there, I think. Like, I think I saw a second set of gunfire. Yeah, there's a second person there. There's one there, and one there? That must be a new spawn, because there was two anti-airs. But yeah, he didn't just die. Okay. Can my like gun rotate, please, and like radar and stuff? Ah, that's why I decided to go sit behind the hill. You are dead. Are you alive? I don't know, man. He was alive. I couldn't tell because like there was the Bradley like right there too, like the Bradley that I killed earlier. And like, is that the Bradley's wreckage? But there's smoke coming off of it. Is that alive or not? I can't quite tell. As it turns out, it was alive. He did manage to kill me, which was, I guess, interesting. But it's an MBT, so it happens. Like they have incredible precision, which is like pretty much the only thing they're built to do: snipe, 0 bullet drop, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, he got me. That was unfortunate. I did manage to crit him though, so I should get the assist if he dies. I mean, he hasn't died yet, so far.
Spawn camping Karelia, let's go.
This is not Karelia, this is Firearm.
Oh, I just got Karelia.
Karelia's cringe.
Yeah.
Man, I want to get NVD. Like, I'm currently trying to research NVD for this thing, but like, I have no thermals, I can't see scheist.
You mean you can Karelia see something? Use the Nvidia thingy.
No, that's fucking cringe. That's I know that's a thing. You can like with Alt Z. Oh, there we go. That's the assist. And Alt Z is the default keybind, and you can like go game filter, and then you can like set like a filter to like basically have like clear daylight vision in night battles.
Yeah,
Sure,
bro.
it's technically an option, but no, it's just sad. People who do that is just sad. Just no, don't do that. It's cringe. Okay. I mean, this game is, I'm gonna be honest here, this game is already over. We're in their spawn, we have the point captured, might as well try to, like, demonstrate it here. I'm not sure if you can see, like, look at this! Can you, like, look at this? Sure, my fucking tank model and map look like shite, but I can just see. I can see the different colors on my tanks and stuff like that. That's so broken. My name is Samuel Hayden. I absolutely hate that this is a thing, and Gaijin doesn't do anything about it. It's like, seriously. There we go. Turn that back off. Oh yes. Yeah, I would never do this in an actual game. It's just that like the game is already over. Like I thought, hey, we're on the subject. Might as well just quickly demonstrate it. There is no enemies here because they're all being spawn camped. I'm not harming anyone while doing that.
It's
But doing that does ruin the
disadvantage.
experience for other players if you do it competitively.
I mean, it's esports ready. That means it's okay to use it.
Yeah, I have the esports ready no what no yeah T44 100 skin and the esports ready BF109. I fucking forgot which one it was. I think it was G5, BF109 G5, probably that. But yeah, I got like the esports ready skins and I was like, oh, don't worry guys, I'm esports ready, and I just proceeded to just die instantly. It was great. I was like, I was like, hey, enemy team, don't, I'm gonna dominate you. I'm esports ready, and I just like charge into their team, into their spawn. It was a lot of fun. And look, he's got that epic gamer sparkle smoke. I did nothing this game. Very nice use of a booster. Thank you, Gaijin. Well, still 4,000. That's good. So, what happens now? Oh, right. I was playing with Tzatziki yesterday, and I had completely forgotten that Let's Go was a title. You can't get it anymore, I think. No, I think it was because they hit like a concurrent player base count. So they were like, let's go, and I gave this thing to him, which is like, yeah, concurrent player count. So you can't, I don't think you can get this anymore. But like, we were talking about that baby, because hey, funny, it's a dead meme, I know, but like whatever. So we're like making that baby jokes while flying 9.7 jets. And he had like the Let's Go title, and I was spectating him because I was dead. I acted as bait, kind of involuntary, but I did act as bait. I was just like, oh, there's someone on my tail. I'll just go spin around to bleed on my speed so that Tiki could kill him. He got him, but I did die in the process. But yeah, then I decided to spectate him, and he saw his title, and I was like, oh yes, Let's Go is the title. Completely forgot, so I changed it from anti-aircraft to Let's Go. Because let's go, the Apula. Funny, no. I just posted cringe. I'm going to lose subscriber.
Oh no. Subscriber is needed.
Bro, you just posted cringe. You are going to lose subscriber.
Rest in peace, bro. No more subscribers for you.
I keep forgetting to link my decals and multiple vehicle skins. Because like this desert camo does not have the bushes on the front. Now I never really use bushes. I just kind of refuse to. But with this vehicle, it has 0 survivability. I do it. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. I just use the bushes on this vehicle. I try to avoid it just in general, but hey, there's gotta be exceptions for everything, right?
Yeah.
At least it's not like those wallet warriors that literally just put a bush on everything that moves. Oh yeah, this thing, commander site needs a bush on it, clearly. Anyways, we got a nice quick kill. I think that was the first kill actually, yeah, first kill in the game. Literally a speedy boy charging across, I radar locked him and just sent a missile on his way. That was real fast.
What graphics are you running?
I think I'm running medium, something like that. High actually, okay. I want to use better graphics for like better thermals, because like these thermals are good, don't get me wrong, but this is like a high quality thermal camera. But like if you have like maximum graphics, the thermals just in general just look better. Like everything looks better obviously, but like thermals especially. So while
Yeah.
ultra low quality gives you an advantage because you can look through bushes and some parts of the ground even, having high quality makes it better at top tier, considering your thermals are a lot better at distinguishing stuff. Hey, that's an enemy. I saw an enemy behind these rocks here. I saw some movement at least. There we go. Can I do that? He's right there, but I can't block him because he keeps like very shortly showing up. If I leave my launcher exposed like that, it's so gonna get shot. Whatever. He might not know I'm here. He might see the shaky, mistakey radar. Who knows? I saw another one going like over there-ish. So I need to be wary of that. Make sure we don't get flanked. Oh fuck. Speaking of flank. I was like, yes, I see a Bradley. I should like watch my flanks. But yeah. Goddamn top attack missiles. Hate that shit so much.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go wash plates.
Cool. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I hate Bradleys. I already said last game, I absolutely despise Bradleys. The M3 Bradley is still good, but the top attack missiles in this game just so ruin it. I absolutely despise top attack missiles. I called that the Dardo would be a broken as fuck. Like, I have said it many times, like, it's not recorded. I'm not gonna fucking whip out my recording saying, oh yeah, actually, I said that 2 weeks ago, yes. No, I'm just saying, I expected the Dardo to be broken. It is broken. It has top attack missiles. All of the top attack missiles completely ruin the game, except the CM25, because it doesn't get thermals, and it's like a lunchbox. It's like the lunchbox chassis. God, the fucking helicopter, I hate that. Why do you exist? Why must you exist? Is that hit? Oh, that hit. God damn. Nice. Probably not gonna hit that. No. Undershot by quite a lot. Probably something like this here. He's actually gonna have been closed in by now. Fuck. Yeah, he's a lot closer now. Oh, that was so close. But I'm shooting APFSDS, so I won't deal any damage anyways. Like, helicopters are weirdly survivable, just because like APFSDS overpens the fuck out of them. Just deals 0 damage. Can I hit that? Reverse gear go non-existent. I was like, yeah, I can hit that. No, I cannot, apparently. That's terms? Is that easy? Okay. He's okay. Good. I saw an explosion, so I was a little bit worried there. But he seems to be doing just fine. Is he? Okay, now he's not so doing fine. That's not very fine at all, I'm gonna be honest here. He's not looking particularly fine. Helicopters are fair unbalanced. I mean, sure, I don't have a helicopter and I don't have an anti-air in my lineup right now, but that's because Russian anti-air sucks until you get to Tunguska.
Hey.
Hello. I did not hear you join because I forgot that Discord turns on streaming mode. Yeah. But yeah, God, I can hear the jet, that's not good. Oh, that's ours, okay. That's fine, I guess. I hate planes in general, but like helicopters especially are broken as fuck. He's gotten 3 kills at the very least, and that's like excluding his ground kills. Like he's killed me, the other T-72, and I just summoned a kill feed again. That's at least 3 kills. Haven't like checked that frequently, so I'm not sure if he's gotten any other kills, but like 3 kills already is good. Also, I just found this out last sim game, but they actually fucking added commanders gunner aiming to the BMP2. I'm not sure if that's historically accurate or not, but you can control the launcher. I'm controlling my launcher without exposing my tank. That is so fucking insane. I'm like a hold down boy right now. Fuck. I'm so dead, I'm so dead, I'm so dead. I'm fine. You fool. Should have run when you had the chance. What did the damage? Nvidia, I don't want to know enemy vision, enemy destroyed. I just want to see what I damaged. What did I hit? What did I hit? Well, oh, his breach is out. Okay, that's fine. He's already dead. Doesn't matter. I couldn't see it because of like the Nvidia pop-up saying, oh yeah, I recorded you killing this man. That's cool. Like, that sure is nice, Nvidia. I sure couldn't give any less fucks. The depression is really screwing me here. We'll just track and battle torture him. Stop moving, kind sir. There we go. Just move to the side here. I was like, yes, I can kill this man, but my depression didn't allow me to shoot fucking close to the ground. I was just like, yes, I can't aim below there. Okay, now there's a teammate. There might be something over here. I'm not sure. 4 kills. What? How did that happen? I got one at the start of the game. I raped one Bradley with a missile just now. God, that scares me. I hate that. Okay, I just killed one Bradley with a missile. I just killed this guy. That's 3. So the striker, this thing, and the Bradley over there. That's 3. Where did the 4th kill come from? I don't remember. What? Is that thing alive? That's not alive. I need to go capture A for my 80 gems. But yeah, I actually never found out where exactly the commander's optics are. But they seem to be fairly high up. I'll just disable aim mode. But I can't locate, like, I can't like register where the fuck the commander sites are on this thing. My brain is not able to comprehend the commander site's positioning. Oh god, I don't like that. That's a jet. That Bradley is already dead. Okay, good. I'll just go ahead and capture this. Oh my god, an 80 GM. Stop that. Don't like that. I need my 80 GMs. Okay. I'm probably gonna be fine here. Okay. What is the commander's site? Is it this thing here? It might be. Let's rotate it fully to the back. But when I rotate this, I can see my launcher moving, which leads me to believe that like the launcher itself is the commander's site. But oh, it's right underneath. That's the commander's site. That's the gun optics. I hadn't even registered that was a site there. I was just like, that's what holds the rocket up. Yes. But no, that is an actual optic in there. Damn. That is interesting. God, you scare me, terms. Please agree to the terms of agreement and agree to them.
Agreed.
Oh, there's a boy over there. Fuck you.
Also, the stream FPS is slow.
It is
like,
slow.
Really low.
Let's see. It's a black screen for me. I don't like that there's engine sounds in front of me. Oh, there we go. It looks fairly decent to my side. What I can see.
Now it's
Yeah, okay. There is
but
very
it's
much
like
something over here.
frame per second.
There's a bit of a delay, but like I put it on minimum delay. Like I put as much delay, as little delay in there as I could, but I can't. There's no such thing as 0 delay.
Yeah, cause YouTube has natural delay.
No, like you can say what you want. You can say I want a lot of delay, I want less delay, or just no delay. But no delay is not actually no delay. It just means like almost no delay. That's what I'm hearing. Fucking hell, you scared me. What is that? Is that a flak? That's a German anti-air, isn't it? Oh, that's a Sergeant York. You can tell by the tracer colors. Yes, it's a Sergeant York. Okay. Can I just go away? No. I'm not sure if he's called RT2 now, or is that just my own RT warning telling me, oh no, there's RT here. Let's just scout him too. Scout him straight through the rock. I'm very exposed here, don't like that. I'm gonna just go ahead and like leave this area for now. Don't quite like it here.
It's very scary.
Well yeah, there's artillery going on, so not ideal, you know. Can I shoot him through here? 30 damage, he is right here. What the fuck do you think you were doing? Why are you charging into my gun like that? That's dumb. No. I could have probably like not used APDS for that, but whatever. 6 kills. 6 kills on the board right now. Just swept out Tomato Town. Okay, that was a stupid joke. I can hear something else though. Is that my teammate? I think it's my teammate. Yeah, that's the terms. You can tell by the engine noise. Quite often I can just tell what country it is based on the engine sound, but you can't actually tell what tank it is. I'm not that good. I mean, yeah, it makes me sound good. I'm good. I consider myself fairly good at the game. Might come across as cocky. I have invested a lot of time in this game. I kind of feel like I'm decent. I think that's like that's justifiable calling myself that. But yeah, you can tell what country. That's a boy right here.
That's the
Um,
boy right here.
that looks like. Is that a fucking? That's an XM8, isn't it? Fuck you. Oh, he fucking kill me. Sad, sad. Am I gonna just go ahead and helicopter? Oh, of course. Yes. Enjoy. Can I just? Why did all my smokes deploy in one go? They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to deploy over time. Oh, cringe helicopter. I forgot. I should be playing this thing. Like the Object 279. By the way, that was an 8.3 shredding in a 9.3 battle. That was actually pretty cool. But yeah, I'm supposed to be getting kills in heavy tanks in my daily tasks, and I completely forgot about that. So this is my heavy tank of choice. That's not gonna count even, is it? This thing has an autoloader. 10 seconds. Like, hey, it's trash, quite frankly. The autoloader is trash. But compared to other Russian heavy tanks, it's good.
Imagine being black, bro.
Man, I am the blackest of black.
Yeah, imagine.
But yeah, I also put like the space helmet on my tank. I don't usually put that many cosmetics on it, but like the space tank with a space helmet. I mean, sure, that's it's gotta be the Epic Gamer cosmetics, right? I just kind of felt like I had to. I have an IR spotlight too. I forgot about that. Then again, I don't have MVD, so it doesn't really matter. But hey. Number one in the team. All my kills came from a BMP2. That's like a whole BR lower than the game I was playing.
Bro, what the fuck?
1000 RP without a booster. I got a booster last game, and I was 4000 RP. But yeah.
A boost.
Nah, kills with a heavy tank. So we'll use the space tank for that. I'm gonna just quickly link the cosmetics for this. There. Now the second camouflage will also have bush. Very important.
Bush is very important, yeah.
Yes, bush is very important. I like how this is my like most leveled crew. Just because it has like the BMP in it, the BMP2. It is so fucking strong. Okay, and technically this is actually my best leveled crew right here. But that's mainly because of the fact that I have my BE6 in there. This is my plane slot and this is my BE6 slot. The BE6 actually goes in there. Like this is my aviation slot right here. And this is my ground squad. As you can see, I've got my air stuff leveled for my aviation slot. And this is my ground slot, but I have an air vehicle in here. But I don't actually really level the aviation stuff. I'm just using the XP I get to level my ground crew. Which is why the ground crew's level is so high, despite it not having a good tank in it. The T-62 is just not good. Hate to say it, just isn't. Its reload is trash, and I think it might have a better gun than the T-55. Yeah, it has a bigger gun, but its reload makes it just so much weaker, in my opinion. And it just feels so fucking clunky to use compared to like other stuff. And yeah, the fact that it's T-62, it's mobile, it's got decent mobility. I don't have it spaded yet because I just don't really like playing it. So like it comes with stock AP FSDS, so that's pretty nice. Like it has stock AP FSDS. So it means the stock line is slightly less atrocious, but in general it's not something I feel very comfortable using. But yeah, as for like vehicles that I really like using, the Object 279, it has a long reload, sure, it's the same as the T-62, but this thing is fun. Like look at the fucking look at the funny boy. Look at him. He's funny.
Yeah.
That's
It's fun,
fun.
but
That's
it's not great.
yeah. actually, I would even call this thing more mobile than that thing. Like that's mainly because of the fact that I have this thing spaded. Want to know why? Because it's fun. But yeah.
Don't you get it spaded when you buy it from the
No,
market?
it's an event
Oh.
vehicle. Event vehicles don't come spaded. Premium vehicles do. This is not a premium vehicle.
Okay.
So yeah, like it's got a stabilizer. Has a 10-second load loader with 13 rounds in the drum. I loaded exactly 13 rounds because if you load more, they actually start storing ammunition here and here next to the driver, and that means that most of the times you'll just straight up die. So now all my ammo is stored in the back of the turret. You can see it rotates with the back of the turret. It's always in the back. If I frontally face people, I mean, if they penetrate me, I'm dead anyways. If they penetrate me and hit my ammo rack, I'm dead just in another way. It means that they won't like shoot my driver and instantly fucking send me to the Shadow Realm. I've had that happen so many times. Considering this thing's reload, 13 rounds is enough. It's like, it's, in my opinion, it's like the best best loadout for this vehicle. Can't wait to brag with it while having it spaded. But yeah, like this thing feels faster to me than the T62 that I was talking about. Like, it's probably because this thing isn't spaded yet. The T55 is faster, but I have it spaded because this thing is actually enjoyable to play. Don't know why. The T62 doesn't have a roof mounted machine gun, which makes a surprisingly large difference when it comes to like helicopters, obviously, but also against vehicles. The ability to, if you have like weapon control set up, you can control only your machine gun and look to the machine gun's gun sights and use that to shoot people from behind ledges, which you can actually allow you to kill people without them being able to kill you. Like as you can see, this thing is fairly mobile, but like this, I'm aiming through my machine gun right now. I can't depress my gun far enough, so you can't really see that I'm looking at the barrel right now. But like, I am looking through the machine gun, and you can sit behind a hill or something like that and just like spray people like that. Of course, it have to be close to deal actual damage. It's still only a 50 cal, but it's still really nice and like cheesing because you can actually take out tracks and battles with it, and you can just harass the enemy in general. Like it's just a nice extra tool to have, which the T62 does not have. And then yeah, I don't yeah, I can go on a rant for like 6 fucking decades about how I don't like the T62. I just don't. It's as simple as that. And yeah, I'm speedrunning down the heavy tank tree because I want to get the T64A to get a nice strong 9.3 lineup with T64, T72, Chrysanthema. It's just a very good 9.3 lineup. I'm also going to be getting the BMP2M soon. Let's check the squadron activity actually. 5,000. Our squadron activity been dropping recently, but hey, not the end of the world. Yeah, you know, we'll just go. I was gonna say, hey, if I want to actually kill stuff with heavy tanks, I should play a lower BR, but I can't be bothered. I feel like playing this right now. It's just, yeah, it's as simple as that.
Cause yes, it's fun.
Well, War Thunder is never fun. Pain.
Funny then.
Oh yes, I enjoy myself some War Thunder. Oh, I hate this map so much. This is spawn camping hell because you can like flank through the cities. People go here and then you can shoot there. If people go there, you can shoot like there. It's this map is pain. No one actually plays the objective. Everyone always goes completely around it. And then you get like that one random guy that decides to capture the objective and gets like does nothing else because they just like spends the entire. Okay, that's nice. Why did you change the direction and spawn like that? Everyone spawns facing the same direction. Oh well. And like you get like the one guy that rushes the A point and then like dies 3 times before he actually manages to get there successfully. And then he's like out of spawn points, so he literally just captures the points just for some one random enemy to decap it, and then it means you've lost your teammate because he's just out of spawn points.
Huh?
Like it's great. Yeah, I agree with Johan. The amount of T72s has been really, really bad. I'm not sure why, but it's just gotten so much worse recently. I'm guessing it's because of the Commander's optics mechanic got added, because it was since the update, Red Skies, where it's added Commander optic. Like, this thing does not have Commander's optics. I'm pressing the key right now, it just does not have it. But the T72 AV terms does get it, and the Commander's optics get thermals too, apparently. I didn't know that. I heard that from MTF, from the squadron. But yeah, the T72A is like the T72AV, sorry, is 0.4 higher MBR than me, but it has thermals. Thermals in the Commander's optics. I think it can shoot 80 gems. Not 100% sure about that. I haven't played it. I don't own it. But also, oh, sorry about that. I may have got in line there. But yeah, it also gets like the Commander's optic, which makes a massive difference. Just because of the insane survivability that it has, because of its ERA, which I also don't get. Like, this thing does also not get ERA. So it has ERA, it has thermals on Commander optics, which actually have fire control systems. Like, it's so much better. Oh god, that's an enemy. I should not be facing my turret away from the enemy there. We'll just take control of only the machine gun. I pressed, what, huh? There we go. We are still only controlling my machine gun, right? There we go. Okay, well now he's dead. I'm not sure why it didn't happen on the first time, that's annoying as hell. Oh, enemy over here. Looks like he's got it under control though. But yeah, the T72A is better in the current meta. I'd say just because of the fact that it just got like a buff indirectly. Is that a fucking Merkava? No, it's not, okay. I only saw it still, I was like, that looks oddly like a Merkava. But yeah. Yeah, like oh god, what just killed him? What just killed him? I think it came from there. Ish. That direction, probably. There's an enemy over there, 100%. I can see the gun smoke. But yeah, the T72A got, like, not actually directly buffed, but like the new mechanic gave it an additional feature compared to the regular one, which makes it significantly stronger than it used to be. Well, sure, Russian tanks only get 3 crew, so if you've lost your gunner, there's a good chance you'll be dead anyways, just because of the fact that you get a 3-person crew. 2 people dead and your tank is dead, which is unfortunate. I can hear something right through these bushes, I don't like that. I kinda wanna peek him, but I kinda don't. Where is he? I saw a tree fall over there. He's right here. I have strong composite armor, but I don't know what it is. It sounds American though. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm fairly new to top tier. And they do always fucking change the engine sounds. That's a boy right there. I think that was a... might have been a leopard, I couldn't quite tell. Oh, I hit the ground only just. I see him right there. Oh, he got my breach, that is so annoying. Hey look, it's an anti-air. Hey look, I lost my gunner. In this case, the T72AV would still be able to shoot. Because it has like the Commander's optics. Yeah, I get, obviously it can't shoot without a battle, without a breach, sorry, but like, yeah. You get the point, it's just better.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hate Gaijin for that. Like, the fact that they market vehicles with premium that are just strictly better than the non-premium variants, I hate it. Like, I half kind of understand the BMP2M compared to the BMP3. The BMP2, sorry. The BMP2M is better by like a long shot. It does not need to be at 8.7. That thing could do well at 9.3 and above. Like, it has almost the same missiles as a Crescent-Dama. It has Commander's optics with Hubble Space Telescope zoom. I mean, yeah, it's not as good as the Swedish boy, but like close. But the point is, it gets a lot of zoom. It actually is supposed to have Commander's thermals, I believe, but it doesn't have it in War Thunder. I actually read into that because I was like, does the thing get Commander's optics, Commander's thermals? And I looked it up. Apparently it is supposed to have it, but it doesn't have it in War Thunder. Probably for balancing reasons. Either that or they could not get a Gaijin could not find a 100% accurate source to base it on. But yeah, Obviously, my source might be wrong too. Don't get me wrong. I could have been completely wrong in this scenario, but yeah, I believe that it should have it. But yeah, it also gets missiles, which have the same penetration stat as the Crescentama missiles, same explosives, but it's slightly different, only a tiny bit. But also it has proxy fuse high explosive missiles, so you can deal with helicopters. You get your 30mm, which is just a good gun in general, like a 30mm gun, same gun as the regular BMP2, with APDS. And you get to fire your ATGMs on the move, like not even like dedicated anti-air dedicated ATGM platforms cannot do that, but that thing can, which gives it an incredible strength boost. You can guide all 4 of your missiles at the same time, which means you can have like a stream of 4 missiles fired while you're on the move with thermals to locate targets, and then use your commander's optics to like guide them in, because it has better zoom than the actual gunner optics. It is an insanely good vehicle, but it's only 0.4 higher in BR. Wanna know why? It's to bait people to spend GE to speed up the squadron research points.
Oh.
Like, at least you can get it for free. I guess that's good, but like, it's once again just preying on that. Is this guy alive? I just saw his battle move. He's alive. I was like, I can't quite tell. Is that guy alive or not? Because like he's shiny and stuff. I hear another flat boy right there. Oh wait, seriously, a Bradley? Top attack Bradley too. M3A3s. There is a man over there too. Go away. You can't penetrate me with your gun, just use your ATGMs. Oh god, I can hear something else behind me. Is that a martyr? I think that's a martyr. This thing actually gets commander's optics, fun fact. Not fire control system. Like I can't aim my gun. I can aim my gun actually. You can actually aim your gun with any commander's optics. You can't fire though. Hey, you'd be dead right now if I had a fucking gun. I'm just gonna oh, I took all my bridge, my track. Yes, that's that right there. This is my bridge. I tanked a surprisingly large amount of that though. Like that's that American boy, probably in XM1. I can't tell because of bushes. This is like the Wallet Warrior I was talking about. Considering the fact that he's covered in bushes and it's a Wallet Warrior, it's probably gonna be an XM1 premium version, so that's GMC. No wait, not GMC, GM. God, I'm still not fucking dead. Are you gonna fucking kill me or what? Okay, another Wallet Warrior killed me. I of course the other Wallet Warrior is covered in bushes too. Pain. Anyways, like I said, you've got the one guy that captured the A point and no one else is playing the objective. I mean, admittedly, I haven't played the objective either. But that's just shitty map design. I'm not complaining about the Wartner player base, how they're playing it. I'm complaining about Gaijin's map design here. You can actually kill planes with this thing, it's great. It's great fun. I wish I could aim my gun up that high. Oh god, he's coming for me.
Oh, 9.
He's not coming for me. What is he coming for then? He's crashing himself. Or he's close to it at least. He is still alive, that's cool. There we go, this is what I was talking about, that one guy that managed to decap it. And now the exact same thing happens again, except that it's the other side. So their team gets to hold on to the points for the entire game and no one can do anything about it. Why is my radar not locking on? You can see something, but you won't let me lock on. Why is that, Mr. Ground Radar? You can see through the smoke. The all-seeing eye sees everything. Like, yeah, it's in the name.
I see.
I missed. Sad, sad. Unfortunately, I do not get proxy fuse on this thing. Like, technically, it's a very limited proxy fuse. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not sure if this is historically accurate, because I feel like this thing has a laser rangefinder, yeah, like instant rangefinder. It has a radar which can tell exactly how far away a target is. Considering that my missiles are radar guided, I kind of feel as though I should be able to like lock onto something and have the missile detonate near it. Okay, he's looking at me, isn't he? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to peek that. I just feel like that would be a thing in like real life. Like if you've got a missile with like 10 kilograms of explosives, because that's what the high explosive missile has in this thing. I think it's 8 or yeah 10. Right there. Nice. Need to make sure to like not. Oh, that's the boy right there. Fuck, I'm reloading. But yeah, I feel as though if you've got radar guidance, if you literally lock onto an enemy, and you know exactly how far away they are, you know exactly where your missile is because you're sending commands to it for your radar, obviously. I feel as though you should be able to like make it detonate near the enemy, right? Which would make it a lot better at like killing planes. But it's not a thing, at least on War Thunder. Maybe it is in real life. The Chrysanthema is mysterious because they refuse to release details about it because it's currently a classified vehicle. Understandable, it's very modern, but still, it annoys me. He's back up. Okay, he's running. Oh fuck, you're still alive. Let me just... no. Now I'm gonna play the T62. I hate the T62, but I need to spade it for the extra RP boost. And you'll see, it's not particularly fast. Sure, it has the funny poopy butthole at the back of it, but like no. Whee! Look at the funny, wow.
Yeah.
But like I don't like this thing. Its turret reverse is trash. Look at how fucking slow it aims, like bruh. I mean sure it fires APF SDS with no bullet drop, but it just always, I don't know why, it feels like it's short to play this thing. I tend to avoid it if I can, but right now I have no other vehicles that take the spade. Pancake Tank is literally just in here for the meme, and because you can hold down with it, like the gun sight is kind of like the same with the BMP2, where like the missile is pretty much the gun sight, so you can like sit behind cover entirely, have just your missile stick out, and it's a very sensitive missile, like it can turn fast. And also, it's a slow missile, making it very easy to guide by yourself. But yeah, that does mean that the enemy will see it coming from a mile away, quite literally. But yeah, that's why the IT-1 is in there. The BMP-2, I already showed you in like, I think it was 2 games ago, or last game, or whatever. It's just a beast. No matter what BR you're finding, it's just a monster.
Yeah.
There is a beast deep inside of you. It will not die. We'll fight. What? How? I saw him right there. Did I go shell? Where did he go? I saw him right there. What? Over there. Shit. We'll just go ahead. Oh my god, that's at least 3 people. That BMP2M does not see. Guy, there's a leopard right there. Are you blind? You can say, oh, that's a Rattenwagen. Okay. I thought based on his speed it would be a leopard, but I guess it's Rattenwagen. Cool. That BMP2M is cringe. He's not small brain. Yeah, bro, go insult your teammates, cause rage. Yeah. That's why I hate the fact that Gaijin made squadron vehicles viable, but GE. I already explained that. This thing gets command strike, by the way. Funny way, yeah. I can't aim my gun. I can't shoot my gun with it, but I can aim it. But yeah, the fact that like noobs, I'm gonna guess that was a noob based on the fact that he was unable to like.
That you're gonna get cancelled on Twitter.
It's a noob. Oh, it's a straight up. That BMP2M was ignoring someone who was right next to me, like right next to him. You could see the fucking bullet travel right in front of him. I am sure he was aware, and if he was not, that's even worse. Like he either tunnel visioned, which is bad, or he just has 0 spatial awareness, which is even worse. Which leads me to believe that it's most likely a new player who bought their way into the BMP2M with Golden Eagles, because you can speed up the research. It costs less when you've already researched the majority of it, but like you get the point. You can buy it with GE.
Yes.
It's just so painful to watch. By the way, the highest PR is this thing. This thing used to be 10.7, now it's 10.3. But yeah, you used to be able to like literally just buy yourself into top tier Germany if you wanted to waste the money to do it.
Yeah, but premium Germany is that great.
It is. Premium Germany is pretty damn fucking powerful. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
What? Oh, probably the Leopard A1A1.
Yeah, Leopard A1A1, strong. Class 3P, strong. Spaced armor is so good. Like, it is really good. The VT1 you can't really get. It's a meme, not particularly strong. E100, you won't ever get this thing. You'll never get it. It's
Yeah,
just
no.
not happening. But it's just a mouse. Like, it's pretty much just a mouse. The C2A1, the Mexus, is like a leopard with spaced armor, like additional spaced armor. That's really fucking good. Like, hey, yay, composite. That's good. It's literally just a more armored leopard. It has like some space composite armor sheets here. Like, it's just an extra armored leopard. It's good.
A more leopard.
So that's a good premium. The TAM2 IP just recently added, pretty damn strong. Leopard A1A1 L44. We talked about that. That's just like, I don't know why. I don't know why it's at the same BR as a Leopard 1A5, because it has like a better gun. Like it has 120 millimeter, whereas this thing only gets 105. Like DM33, how much pen? 408. How much pen does this can get? I'm not sure. Could be less, could be more. It's a little bit less. But yeah, the fact that you can buy your way into it makes it significantly better. M47. This is just an M47, but yeah, it's the M47 is a good vehicle. Don't really get me wrong. This thing, it's a meme. Don't get it. It's not good. RU251, stupidly strong. Tiger 2, it's just a Tiger 2 with a good gun. Like, it's just is. It's good, definitely. Why would you get that? It's just, it's like a backwards Tiger. That's what it looks like. It's dumb. I guess it would work. This thing is just a tall this thing, sorry. Like, it's just a taller version of that. KV1C, stupidly broken. Another Tiger variant, Broom Bear, pretty damn strong. A Tiger, like, it's literally just a Tiger, but like, I think they added this thing before they added that thing. Not sure though. VFV
Also,
is just a really good vehicle. 88 millimeter with 5.2 seconds. Like half the time a Tiger takes a reload, this thing's firing. Same gun. Well, close
what
enough.
makes the Bloomberg just a 15 centimeter with armor?
It's slightly different. The Panzerkampfwagen Churchill is good. KV1B is stupidly broken. KV2, it's just a KV2, but German. Like, don't know what you want to hear me say. This thing is stupidly OP, and I don't know why it's premium too. Like, this thing is horribly cancerous. It's just a Panzer IV. Like, it's good. I think it has spaced armor, right? Like, around the turret? No, 100% sure. Yeah, it does, okay. And a T-34, I mean, hey, good enough, I guess. But this is like rank 2. This is where stuff gets less interesting. So that thing is actually funny, but it's useless. It's just a Panzer III. This is Twitch drop. You can't get those anymore. Meh. Really fucking strong. Because it's literally just like the 20 millimeter with, I think this is like the exact same gun that a Whirlwind gets. Flak 38, and this thing is also, wait, yeah, Flak 38, it's 20 millimeters. I think it gets the same pen because it gets like the Panzergranat. Yeah, Panzergranat 64 millimeters. But that's on a Puma chassis. So basically it's a Whirlwind with one gun instead of 4. You don't need 4 guns anyways, except if you're anti-air. But because it has Puma chassis, you can zoom like really fucking fast. Like a regular Puma is 2.7. This thing's 1.7. You can fight reserve tanks in this thing. Frontally penetrate reserve tanks with an autocannon that can decimate them. It is horribly broken. I've never played that thing, never really faced it, but it's got the same gun. It's just like this thing, except that it's a tank, so it's slower. That was an event vehicle. This thing is, quite frankly, it's pretty trash for as far as I know. This thing, once again, a 20mm autocannon at low BR. Autocannons at low BR are incredibly strong because no one actually has armor yet. But yeah, German premiums are strong. Like, I'm not sure why you said that they aren't strong. Like, they really are. Of course, other countries have strong premiums too. But if you look at like Russia, Object 120, people complain about it because it faces Tiger 2s. Like, I get that. This thing has the highest muzzle velocity round for APFSCS in the game, I believe. So basically just as little bullet top as you can get. But this thing, it's useless. Quite frankly, it's useless. It's a T-44 It's not even a heavy tank, so you're like if you shoot, you can't really run away properly. You can't tank any damage. It's just awkward to use. Like it's this thing, it's a T-44 with an IS-2 cannon. Like it's just not happening. This is kind of the same principle. It's a T-34 with a 100mm cannon, but it has a long reload, which beats the entire purpose because the T-34 is always decently fast reloading, especially this thing. This thing's horribly broken. But yeah, KH-122. I think I don't know actually. I mean, I guess it's just like an IS, but like not quite. It's a Panther. It's literally just a Panther. You get the point. There is also broken vehicles in the Russian 3 and every other 3, obviously. But like, yeah. I'd honestly say that the German premiums are among the best of them. Just because of the fact that like they quite frankly, German vehicles always seem to be under BR'd. It sounds a bit dumb, but like it's German vehicles. Like if you get like the entire M40, what's the M47 or the M48? I'm not quite sure. The thing is, there's like an American tank in a German 3, but like the German version has a lower BR than the American version. That right there should already say enough. Same thing. Except that the German version has just a lower BR, making it face weaker opponents. If that's not favoritism, I don't know what is. Yeah, that stuff just brings me pain. I hate it. But yeah, but what am I gonna do about it? Cry at Gaijin. It's just not happening. Gaijin, please.
Wait for Gaijin to.
I'm gonna cry on the Reddit, and then Gaijin will notice my epic gamers. Will notice my epic gamer balancing instincts, and they'll like instantly make the T-72 incredibly OP because I want it to be. Yeah, they need to buff my vehicles, but other than they need to nerf the German vehicles clearly. Yeah, the point is it's hard to get an objective opinion, and guys is like whatever. And especially when it comes to Germany, they are very lax. Just because of the fact that like Germany is the most played most played country in this game. Understandable. People like the Tigers, and if they're already invested, they might as well go higher. Oh, Leopard 2. Everyone knows Leopard 2. Everyone knows the Tiger. People like playing Germany. Understandable, but it is the basic bitch country. So if you play Germany, you don't have a personality. Most likely, so that's a joke. That's a joke. But you get the point. It's not exactly a very special choice. Kind of the same for Russia, honestly, but yeah, it's more so for Germany. But because of the fact that Germany is the most played nation, they tend to add more premiums and more vehicles in general to Germany, just so that German mains. Okay, I hit the engine and the transmission.
We'll use Golden Eagle for them.
Yeah, they will be. There's more players, which means there's more players that are likely to spend their money. More money means that Gaijin can like profit more, obviously, and more profit is what they're looking for. Because in the end, Gaijin is still a company. Sure, they're game developers, but in the end, they are a company. They're trying to make money. So if they can make money off a group of players that will, if by a large group of people that will gladly spend money to progress down a tree of vehicles that they know, they'll do it. It's understandable from a business standview, but like it's just so sad to see. Because like the game balance gets completely thrown out of the roof because of it.
Yeah.
Thrown out the roof. Did I really just say that? That just happened naturally. I meant to say thrown out the window or gone through the roof, and I just kind of like mixed the two. I don't like that sound. That is a scary plane. Hey, look. Driver. Spaced armor. That's why the C2A1, no, it's not C2A1, fuck. I meant the Class 3P is good. It is so big, which makes it insane. Actually, I need to do this thing. The Chrysanthemum has shit in cities, except if you see my Epic Gamer video. Check out the Nunny video I posted. I Tokyo drifted on this map. That was yeah, that was cool. But yeah, it's pretty much useless on this map. But yeah, the Space Armor Boy, the Class 3P, is so big that it's almost impossible to one-shot it, just because of the fact that its crew is so spread out. Heat FS has nothing against it because it's spaced armor. So it's a really good vehicle. People always underestimate it, because like, oh yeah, it's a light vehicle. But that space armor is so good. And because it's so big, its crew is so split apart, you can't kill all the crew in one shot either. Which makes it really survivable.
Also, like, just like the LVT.
Yeah, kind of like the LVT. There is some stuff going on over here. Oh god, that is 2 enemies. Can I think I can machine gun him, because he's I can't out machine gun him. I was like, can I kill him? No, I cannot. Okay, he got my... this is not looking particularly good. My breach and battle are out completely. I was like, can I kill a Radkampfwagen with a 14.5mm machine gun? I could not. That is a nice little lag spike right there. I hate this map so much, just because like every time a building collapses, it just kills your computer instantly. He's gonna push me around he's gonna push around the corner. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Why? Bruh. I was kind of expecting my team to help me out here. I'm literally in our fucking spawn and no one's here. Okay. How did... people leaving after one game. Who'd have thought? After one spawn. I hate that. I hate that so much. I don't know. Yeah, don't know why. Like, I get it. People do it. I even do it at times too if I'm desperate. But like, people do that like regularly. There's people who do that regularly, which is just, it's just annoying. Because it means your entire team crumbles. This guy spawned once and left, spawned once and left. This thing is the premium vehicle. This guy could very well be a low level player. He's not in this case, I guess. But like, that could very easily have been a low level player that bought a BMP2, spawned in it, and then it's like, oh, I'm dead, guess I'll leave. Engine and commander. What? I should have to kill him in the next shot though. It's a Leopard 2K. Someone else kill him. Cool.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of German players just put one vehicle on their lineup and then just play.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, it's just the dipshits that just spawn once and just leave. Like, it's annoying. It's annoying when they do that. And that results in this kind of spawn camping stuff. Like, but what am I supposed to do in this scenario? There's no teammates to help me out either. Okay, hello. Fuck off. I still love the Chrysanthema. The only reason I decided to spawn it right now is because of the fact that, sure, it's a city map, it's gonna be pretty damn useless.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, the fact that they're all in our spawn means that I do have an advantage when it comes, like, killing them. Oh, what? Huh? You. Run. He shot me, but I didn't take any damage, and a part killed me. Of course I did. And the game was already over, so I don't think it should count as damage. But if I count as dead here, that's gonna be cringe.
Yeah.
Slow but sure. Got my second heavy tank kill. And would you look at that? Oh, it's not a repair. Okay. Okay. It's not a full repair cost, which means it doesn't really count. I'm guessing that the shot I like somehow survived might have built up some repair cost for that to actually do enough to like make me pay the full repair cost. The death didn't count, and his kill didn't count either. Win 4 games, like that's never gonna happen with these fucking teams. Oh well, I'm being salty again. So yeah, this is what I mean. A 9M123 and 9M123F. This thing gets 133, not 123, and 133F M13. But yeah, pretty much the same thing, except this thing gets a proximity fuse, whereas the Chrysanthema does not. This thing is at a lower BR. It has the same missiles, but it has 4 pods, so you can fire 4 in a row instead of this thing firing 2 in a row. This thing has 8 missiles total. It's less than this thing, but it has an autocannon. This thing has thermals and a commander's optics, which are really good. This thing does not get commander's optics, it gets more crew, so more survivability. Because this thing gets 2, whereas this thing gets 3. And also, the grenade launcher is a thing, but no one really cares about it. But yeah, the proximity fuse makes it so good. The proximity fuse on that, what's it called? BMP2 is so strong. This thing also gets proximity fuse, but I don't really like playing the Sturm. It's a pain in the ass. made a decent amount of progress. I think I've made like 36, 36, we'll just go 35,000 RP progress so far.
How many machine gun does the Independence have? Jesus Christ.
It has a lot, yeah. I think it's only gets one actual gun, yeah. One actual gun and just machine guns. But then again, look at the Americans. Which one was it? Was the M2? Yes, the M2. 7.62s. Like it's pretty much the Independence, but like even more machine guns. It's 1.3 in the American 3. Hey, that rhymes.
What was the Russian vehicle with a lot of cannons?
You mean the T-35?
Wait, let me look.
Low BR, like really low BR. 1.3. It
Yeah,
actually
'cause
gets multiple actual cannons and actual machine guns too.
experimenting. What was the name?
T-35.
Ah,
Rank 1, 1.3 for Russia. I have the SMK, which is pretty much just like the little brother of the T-35. But honestly, I love my SMK. I grinded my nuts off to get the silver line, to get the golden eagles, to get this thing, and then I actually got a discount for it. So I crumbled, bought like a €1 pack just to get the last little bits that I needed to get it. This is like my first premium right here, my first premium vehicle aside from the standard T26 that I got. Ah, my first premium vehicle, the SMK. God, I was happy when I got that. And after that, I bought more premiums like the BE6 and BV238. This is America. Yeah, BV238. There we go. I have also bought. What else have I bought? I think that's it actually. Yeah, BE6, SMK, and BV238. I have bought a talisman for the Centauro, like the 8.0 Centauro, and I've bought a talisman for the Chrysanthema. I guess that's kind of like buying a premium, but not quite. So yeah, around 5 premium vehicles ish, 4 maybe 4 if you count them both for the half. If you like don't count talismans, if you count them for half, it's 4. You get the point.
Yep.
It's yeah. I haven't spent that much money on it. I like this game, but like you never really see a return of investment if you decide to spend your money on it, in my opinion. Unless you see a premium vehicle which you really like. In this case, oh yeah, that's true. I bought the Harrier too. I forgot about that. But like, unless you see a vehicle that you really like, it's not really worth buying anything. Because well, sure, an AEC Mark II might help with grinding. It's it's not gonna be something you enjoy. The Cromwell Mark III, Mark V, sorry, with RP3s. Now it could be fun because it has missiles. Like this is plain missiles on a tank.
or just like the Marine Calliope.
Yeah, the Calliope, exactly. Calliope could be fun too. I got this is from the Battle Pass and this is from the Warbond shop. So Calliope could be fun, and then the vehicle that comes afterwards could be fun too. But like the point is that you can get fun vehicles for premium money, but like you also get boring vehicles which are just identical to the Tech 3 variants, and people buy those more easily because of the fact that they're like strong instead of fun. This is the IS-2 Revenge. It's literally exactly identical to an IS-2. The only difference is a skin. It has like Revenge for the Hero Brother.
Yeah, like the premium Tiger.
Yeah, but there's actually a reason behind it. I forgot about it. I think it was because they added the premium Tiger first, and then they added the Tech 3 Tiger. Not 100% sure about that though. Yeah, but there is definitely a reason for that. The premium
I
Tiger.
remember watching on YouTube. I think it was like an event or something.
Yeah, that could be it.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the event where they added the G91 on the German 3. Because they both have the tiger skin, yeah. Ooh.
eSports Ready skin. I hate that skin so much. Like, don't get me wrong, the skin itself is good. It's like it's like a pretty good skin, definitely. But I hate the fact that it's implying that this game is esports ready. The name was made as a joke, but the fact that they're still like giving away the skin that says this game is esports ready just brings me pain in general. I don't have anything against the people who organize those tournaments. Like, good on them. They organize tournaments. That's a lot of fun. But the game is just shit. I don't know. Everyone that plays it complains about it. Like, bruh.
War
Nothing.
Thunder is esports ready. Hell yeah.
Yeah. They to the point where even the people making it make jokes about it. like just recently, War Thunder themselves made a joke about server hamsters. No, like the joke being that you've got a hamster and a wheel powering the servers, and if the hamster dies, that means the servers die. That's when people say the hamster is dead. Okay, even War Thunder made that stupid joke now. Even War Thunder themselves have acknowledged that their own servers are shit. Are they gonna do anything about it? Probably not. Hell no. But they know it's a problem, which is the annoying thing. Which is why I say that you won't ever really see a return of investment if you decide to spend your money. Of course, it's your money, do with it what you want, but I don't really like spending money on this game. Just for that
Yeah.
one reason.
I don't spend money on this game because it's a free-to-play game.
Yeah, but I don't have anything against spending money in a free-to-play game. Free-to-play game, not free-to-pay game. But like, it's more, I only bought vehicles that would seem fun to me. And I was like, should I got like a 90% discount coupon. I was like, should I buy the grinder machine SAP 105 with 30 mils and missiles and stuff like that, or should I buy an actual fun vehicle, which is the Harrier? Honestly, it's not that fun though. Don't worry about it. Like it's painful. It really is. But like, hey, I had a choice to make, and I chose for the fun vehicle over the grinding vehicle, just because of the fact that, well, in my opinion, it's not worth buying any premiums that aren't fun. Because if you decide to spend your actual money on it, you won't really see the money back unless you're having fun. Because like, the only way to get a return of investment in this game is obviously to have fun while playing the game.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's supposed to do. But the way the marketing works for this game is that they frustrate you into buying premiums, which is how they earn their money. So if you buy a premium that you won't enjoy, you're literally just falling right into the palms of their hands, because you're literally buying a premium because you're frustrated, which is the entire marketing principle.
Yeah.
And while sure, I've bought premiums too, I don't regret the purchases, just simply because I know I'm enjoying playing them. Like, I haven't got a lot of games in the Harrier. I've got a decent amount, I'd say, but like, quite frankly, the Harrier is very, very meh, is a good way to put it. It's not particularly good. It's decently fun to play. Like, it has SRAMs, which are a lot of fun, but horribly inconsistent. It has bombs with a bombing computer, which are interesting. But the fact that the plane itself is horribly inconsistent is really annoying.
I mean, isn't the Harrier fun in custom? Because you can just spawn in it, just play it just like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know I'm enjoying the Harrier. That's the bombing reticle for the bombing computer, so it tells you exactly where your bombs will hit. You can also go here, and this button doesn't do anything right now, num6, but that's because there's no bases. That will automatically switch targets between the bases in an RB map. You can also manually add one and say like, hey, that showed us a nice anti-air mark. This is not going to be 100% accurate, obviously. But then the plane, well, automatic. I've got C, holding C, and I'm pressing spacebar, set the bomb release. As soon as it's above head, it will drop them. I am not doing anything. I'm just holding C in space right now. I'm looking around.
Oh.
Like I'm not doing anything. It will automatically drop them on that red marker. As you can see, it's not even on the actual anti-air. But the point is that this marker you put on a base, and then the bombs will drop automatically. It's great. But yeah, the problems with this vehicle is that it's horribly inconsistent. Because on the one hand, sure, you've got a lot of engine power and stuff like that. You've got your SRAMs, But the problem is, because you get an air spawn, you're way ahead of your team. You being way ahead of your team makes you a target, because like, oh, look at this guy, there's no one here to cover him. Makes you an easy target, number one. Number two is the fact that my missiles have an incredibly short range. This thing is 10.0. My missiles have, I'd say, 1.5 kilometers range-ish. We've locked on. If you're not firing within 1.5 kilometers, it will just not hit. This will probably hit. But like, there is not a lot of fuel in these missiles. Like, that guy right there, he is completely immune. I cannot do anything against him. Maybe I can lock onto him, but I won't be able to hit him. Absolutely not. I'm going to just quickly drop my bombs so I can climb better to get to him. As you can see, this thing is a climbing monster because it gets a lot of engine power. But like, well, sure, I should be able to lock onto him at some point. I mean, I'm not directly behind him, which makes it harder and stuff. It's not an afterburner. Not afterburners is like harder to lock onto, obviously. But the entire point is, like, sure, I can fire this missile. I don't think it will be able to get him. And yeah, there. It doesn't do shit. That's like 2.5 kilometers. I can't hit anything that's 2.5 kilometers away. I can fire this. This is 2 kilometers at launch time. Probably not gonna hit. No, it doesn't hit. It has to be within 1.5 kilometers. But if he's within 1.5 kilometers, he will almost certainly die. Just because you can't really dodge SRAMs. Like, you just can't dodge them. There, we'll fire that. This will most likely kill him. Oh, not even. But yeah. The missiles are incredibly short range. That does mean that if you're flying in a 10.0 plane, and you get up-tiered to, I don't know, 11.0, where people get, I don't know, AIM-7s, for example, call for radar lock. You can just radar lock people and AIM-7 them, 50 kilometers launch range. I don't even have a range, I don't have a radar on this thing. I don't have a radar warning receiver, so I don't know if anyone's locked onto me. And missiles lose their tracker as soon as their fuel runs out. If you fire a missile, you'll see like a little diamond appear on the missile saying missile. But as soon as the missile runs out of fuel, there's no smoke, which means there won't be a tracker on it anymore, which means you won't be able to see it. The AIM-7 has an incredibly large amount of thrust, so it just instantly gets up to speed, but it can't turn for shit. But it does mean it runs out of fuel and then it just glides towards its target. When it glides towards its target, and it's still radar locked, I can't see it coming. I don't know people locked onto me. I don't see the missile coming. I don't get any warning whatsoever, and then suddenly you're just dead. Like, you just get missiled from 30 kilometers away. It's great. That's why this thing is horribly inconsistent. On the one hand, I've had cases where you can get like, whoa, I just got 3 kills in a row because of SRAMs. But on the other hand, you start a game, you're ahead of your team, because you're the only plane that's actually in the air. They radar lock you from their own spawn and send a missile your way. What are you gonna do? You don't know it's coming. You can't really dodge it. You're just dead. It's painful. It's really painful to fly this thing. But on the other hand, it's funny as hell too. So I don't really regret this purchase either, especially considering it was 90% off.
Understandable.
So, yeah. In the end, I bought it because I was gonna have fun with it. If I wanted the grinding vehicle, I would have gone the Saab 105 because it has missiles, good guns, and good engines, that makes it good for climbing. It's at a lower BR, so it faces weaker opponents. It would have been a better vehicle for grinding overall, first of all. Second of all, I would have been able to start a new tree. I could have started the Swedish tree, gotten the Draken or something, I don't know. But in the end, what fun would I have had when playing that vehicle? None. I would just be grinding the entire time. Whereas with the Harrier, you can have some fun. Anyways, this is spawn camping hell. This is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna go ahead and sit here and completely spawn camp the shit out of this spawn. It's gonna be completely unsafe to spawn here. And then they'll go sit over here. They'll go sit over here, and then they'll spawn camp that spawn too. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna predict that they're gonna spawn camp from here, and they're gonna spawn camp this spawn from here, and it's gonna be great. And then when they've got this area under control, they're gonna push up to C and spawn camp from C. This game is most likely going to be our loss. I'm gonna give 85% chance that we lose. That sounds about right. This side of the map is just at a massive disadvantage. Technically, we could spawn camp them too, sure, but it's just not happening. Who the fuck shot me? What? Was that an actual enemy? Or was that a teammate? I didn't take any damage. So I thought like a teammate shot me, but considering the gunfire going back and forth between these people. Here we go, it's spawn camping has already begun. They drove from here 2 meters just over here, whereas by that time we're only over here, and they're just spawn camping this area. The only reason I'm here right now is because I'm in a light tank chassis, which means I'm incredibly fast. I can get into position and missile back, get them out of the spawn camping position, but their spawn is so much better than ours is, which means that their spawn is going to be able to spawn camp our spawn, whereas we can't kill them. It's an incredibly painful map, this.
Oh god.
And now we'll just go ahead and see if we get there. Radar signature, that's right there. Goodbye. That's why I played the Crescent Dama. That's I should not be repairing here. Nope.
Isn't them very funny?
Yeah, I love this thing. It is inconsistent, don't get me wrong. Like but I always enjoy playing it. That's why I bought the talisman for it. Sure, it's a rank 7, so it means that I can research rank 6 and rank 7 at more efficiency. But I actually bought it because I know I would enjoy playing this thing. And if I'm gonna enjoy it, and if I enjoy playing a vehicle, I might as well make the best out of it. I radar locked this guy. He can't even fucking see me now. Okay, I shot the bush, didn't I? That's a top attack missile. Very fun. This is why I hate them. Like, you can't do anything against them. They just happen. But yeah. And this is where the spawn camping begins. You can really see there is no one who spawned here anymore. There's someone over there, like I predicted. They spawn camped from here, like I predicted. It's because this happens every single game. There is no getting away from it. Now watch me. I'm gonna get away from this building, and they're gonna instantly fucking shoot me / missile me. It's gonna be great. Watch it happen. I'm away from the tree lines. As soon as they've got line of sight from this little ridge here, I'm gonna be dead. There we go. They should be able to see me now. That's a Dardo. Oh, that's already dead. Okay. I thought that was the Dardo that killed me earlier with the top attack missile. That right there is moving.
Sometimes accurate
Gunner.
are just fine.
And there we go. Missile in spawn. Like, sure, I was technically standing still in that case, but I had no choice. I didn't really have a choice in that scenario.
Yeah.
This game is already a loss for our team.
At least Gaijin is learning the red desert thingy, a non-accurate map, accurate trails.
Yeah, the red desert map is is a good thing. Like that's my spawn right here. I spawned here, and that's how far I got before I got spawn camped. It's the start of the game. The game hasn't even been going for 5 minutes, and we're already being spawn camped. And then
the accurate map are not always good.
Yeah, and I appreciate that they added the red desert map. It's just a shame that I have only been able to play on it twice. Like, since the update, I have only gotten that map twice.
Rest in peace.
Like, sure, that's cool, Gaijin. Nice you added a new map. It's a shame I can't actually fucking play it, though.
It's rare, because it's like rank 4 above.
But I never really play below rank 4 anymore recently. I pretty much always play this. What's that guy dying?
It's like rank 4, rank 5 up.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, they just don't let you play the actual map. They added a new map, they don't let you play it though. Despite it being quite possibly the best map right now.
Yep. Oh, shit.
I mean, that's clearly, like, subjective. People disagree and agree with that kind of stuff, but, like, it might... Okay, what is he painting? I couldn't quite see. He looked like he was trying to draw something. And look, I got a kill assist on the 1A5, that means 1A4. That means we're playing at least 10.0 in a 9.3 lineup. With half the vehicles being 8.3. Very fun. Up here's in the map that is completely biased towards their side. As you could tell, this game, very fun. But hey, whining isn't really gonna fix my issue anyways. In reality, I would recommend playing this, but like, don't play it if you can't handle fucking losing, because this game is incredibly unfair. It's just a fact. It's unfair as hell.
Yep.
Someone did capture B on the enemy team. So I was kind of expecting to see someone there, which is why I've been watching it, but I can't see anything, which is interesting. And no one of their team has captured C yet either. Like, this game would already have been lost. But interestingly enough, our team decided to rush that position, which I quite honestly did not expect. I really expected us to lose, like, as soon as I saw, like, the marker there. But they just straight up fucking pushed that location. Now we're spawn camping them from the spot they always spawn camp this side too. Which is an interesting outcome. It doesn't really happen. I'm confused about why that enemy went though. Like that's I think that's not a tank. And if it is a tank, it's dead. Like, that's just not a tank right there. That's a well. A well with a wheel. There is something in there, but I do not have thermals, and I do also not just have regular night vision, but yeah. As you can see, speed is subjective. Yeah, bro, I'm totally a medium tank. Yes, I'm going fast. Look at me go. Okay, there we go. Now we're picking up speed. There we go. Now they're also trying to capture C. This is what I expected to happen earlier on, honestly. I did not expect us to win this game. That their side has a massive advantage, so I really expected them to dominate. The start of the game was rough, but then our entire team decided to just spawn there, which actually worked out interestingly, because like normally this doesn't work, but I guess in this case it did. Yeah, it's not really any other way to put it. And that's a missile. They survived though, so that's cool. That guy just went right past. I'm completely out in the open here. I should not be standing still. Especially not considering that striker just fucking died. Who shot him? That's something over here in this direction. You.
I gotta go. See you later.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh, he J'd out. Bruh. But that's not what killed him. An L44 killed him, didn't he? No, it was that guy. Okay. It's just an Hawk. Okay. He is the best player on their team right now. Nice. I really did not expect us to win this game. I am very pleasantly surprised. It doesn't mean that it's like, oh, all issues are fixed, because their side does still have a map advantage. But yeah, apparently we managed to win this game, which is nice. I want to get the Yak-28B because it gets a 3000 kilogram bomb in a plane that can go Mach 1. If that isn't great, I don't know what is. So yeah, I want to get flares and chaff, and then this thing, and then this thing, and then this thing, and then this thing, and then that thing, because it's the only option, because I don't have that yet. And then we'll go that thing. And then G-suit and engine and stuff like that, so I can run away. Actually, I'll go engine first, because it means more speed. We're not going to be turn fighting anyways, because it's not a fighter, it only gets 50 ammo. Like, literally just 50 rounds. So that's not happening either. But yeah, this thing does look like it will be kind of fun to play. It is not even, like, this is like the glass cannon equivalent of bombers. Like, if you think of bombers at top tier, take like a Buccaneer, for example. Sure, it's the same BR, but it gets missiles and chaff and flares and all that stuff. Sure, I get chaff and flares too, don't get me wrong. But like, they get missiles. The A7D, for example, that's the wrong fucking country. A7D, it's not a bomber technically, but it is what you think of, in my opinion. I always think A7D when I think bomber, high tier, just because of the amount of bombs and like stuff it can carry. It, like AGM 65 and missiles, like it's just basically the Yak 28 is outclassed by these guys, but I do feel like it would be fun to play. Kind of like the IL 28 and the TU 14, pretty much the same thing anyways. But yeah, the IL 28 and stuff, they get outclassed by everything at their BR, but they are still kind of fun to play. In a way, if you're a masochist, I guess. I have almost got this thing spaded. I really should spade this thing sometime. Like, I am pretty damn close. I want to avoid getting that thing, but I'm gonna have to get it anyways if I want to go up. Man, the problem is that it only gets 60 rounds in the 30mm cannon. That's slow firing. Slow firing at top tier is completely useless. Because of the speed you're always flying at, your window of opportunity tends to be quite small. Which means that if you've got a slow firing gun, there's a good chance that literally just because of your fire rate, you will not be able to hit your shot. Which is incredibly painful. But yeah, MiG-23, I've heard it's pretty mediocre slash shit, honestly, but I want to get it anyways. Like, it just seems like fun. The MiG-21 is really damn good. Like, it has 6 R60s. They are SRAMs, but just better. Wait, where's the 6 R60 loadout? There we go. Like, it has a better launch range, same G-force tolerance, might even be more. This thing is 30. SRAMs have, I think, 30 or 20 maybe. I don't know. 20. So the R60s have more maximum G overload, better launch range. The SRAMs may have more TNT, I don't know. We'll just check. I mean, hey, what's stopping you from checking, right? R60, yeah, they have more TNT than the R60. But that's not really necessary, that doesn't really matter, considering the R60 will be able to get your kills more consistently, considering they've got a longer range and better G-force tolerance. I'm not sure how it is for speed, but you get the point, the R60 is pretty much just better. I want to get myself some R60s, just like in general. This thing is the lowest BR plane, which you can get, yeah, actually this thing is, I think, this thing can get the R60s too, can't it? Yes, it can. So yeah, 9.3 for R60s. Very fair and balanced compared to the SRAMs. But yeah, people complain about the Harrier. They don't complain about the what's it called, the Yak 38, because it can only carry 2. Even on this thing, only 2. Compared to the Harrier being able to carry 4 of them, which makes a massive difference. Of course, this thing is rank 7, so it gets stock missiles. This loadout doesn't even need researching. So you get an attacker with a gun and 2 R60s as a starting loadout.
You're disappearing. You got sore back. Pasta for dinner in about 10, 15 minutes?
Yep.
Okay.
So that was my mum coming in. It happens. That was my mum coming in. It happens. That was my mum coming in. I can hear myself, this is great. Let me just mute my own stream there. There we go. Fix that. So yeah. In case you hadn't quite gotten it, I'm going to have dinner in a sec. I think I'll leave the stream running, just because I'll be back afterwards. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna stop playing Warzone for a little bit. I'm gonna quickly just make a title screen, like a quick, what's it called? Background thing. Very nice. How do I do that? Scene. Done. We'll call it BRB. Yes. And then we'll just add an image. Images BRB, add source, image file. Okay, I can just straight up import files. Okay. You know what? That is actually fairly nice. So I can have like all my cinematic screenshots for War Thunder in one place. And if they're in one place, that means that I can have them all switch, which is nice. Like I should be able to like PowerPoint presentation slide between them. We'll do this one. Can I copy the file? Okay, now we'll just make a new. We'll just make an entirely new thing. New folder. On the desktop, I guess. I'll put those two pictures in there. And we'll just go look for some more pictures. I've got some pictures of a MiG-19 going supersonic. We'll grab the picture of our current stream. Just because it's nice. The Arado. This is two identical pictures. We'll just grab one of them. We'll have a picture of a G91 nearby. We'll do the picture of multiple generations of German planes. That's cool. A Tu-4, I guess. That's cool. We'll do a nice screenshot of what else can I do? What else? What other kind of cinematics can I do? The BV238 screenshot that I sent a while back, that I've used a while back for my previous streams. We'll do our Knights of the Hex table screenshot. You can see the video of called Knights of the Hex table screenshots. It's quite straightforward. But that's like that's that kind of thing. A supersonic ME rocket boy, yes. Some more cinematic this and that. And then we just drag and drop onto my desktop folder. There might be duplicates in here now, but whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. I'll just rename this real quick. I'll rename it to Cinematic War Thunder Screenshots. Very good. And then we'll go browse desktop Cinematic War Thunder screenshots, and then can I just do all of them? I cannot do all of them. Is there like an option to have like multiple? Can I? Is this working? Am I literally switching between streams now? I am. Okay. I'm switching between War Thunder and like the other scene. So there you should be able to see War Thunder itself now. should, and then yeah, that's OBS itself showing up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I have like a scene. Is it like an option to like can I have more? How do I do this? Can I like, I'm making a folder. I'll put okay, can I like just add like a bunch of pictures? Image slideshow, there we go. Add source. There, add source, slideshow, automatic, yes. Transition, fade, transition speed 3 milliseconds. We'll go 10,000. That's 10 seconds. It's a small amount of pictures, so. Oh wait, that's transition speed. Times between slides. Huh? Whatever, we'll just leave it on this. This should be fine. Okay. Now. What, how do I do this? Help. Oh, there we go. Slideshow automatic. We'll just leave this all on the default, I guess. Like, hey, whatever. Can I like add image files? There we go. Add we'll just add like, can I just add all of these? I can. There we go. Done. Now will it switch? That is the big question. This is an important question in the name of science. Whoa! It's doing the thing. And then we just like, can I like put like the text over it? I think I should be able to, right? Supersonic boy. And then I should be able to add text, add source, name of the source, BRB, add source, text is BRB. Oh god, that is nasty. We'll just Google font, what? Wow, I can change the font size and everything. This is fancy, schmancy. Background color, can I just like have it maximum opacity so it's invisible? Oh wait, no, that's minimum opacity, I don't fucking know. Whatever. BRB. We'll make that a bit bigger. And then, I don't know, we'll just add an image of my fucking profile picture, I don't know. I'm just fucking around right now. Add image, add a new source, me, we'll literally just call it me. And then we go browse, in pictures, look for the file name. There we go. This needs a little bit of cropping because it's a little bit. Yeah, this needs a little bit of cropping, and actually, yeah, this does need a little bit of cropping because it's like it's fairly big. Can I quickly like can I like reposition that? Yes, that is definitely gonna need some cropping. I can resize it, sure. We'll just put that here. Yay. I'd like the background to be see-through. That would be cool. I mean, hey, it's I just checked the YouTube stream. It's literally just like being covered by the other YouTube thing, but whatever. I should go get more pictures, fancy pictures of fancy vehicles doing fancy stuff. Yes. You know what? We'll just go do that. We'll just do that. Test drive the Shilka. Oakley Dokley. And I'm gonna use NVIDIA to screenshot instead of like War Thunder. Just simply because of the fact that NVIDIA screenshots tend to allow for a lot more creativity in terms of viewpoints, stuff like that. I'll turn off the HUD. I wanna like fire like that. Look at the fucking recoil though, damn. I'm gonna be honest here, I don't really use NVIDIA screenshots that much. I can't photo mode, what's this? You cannot photograph in-game videos, cutscenes, menus. Okay, whatever. Gallery. No items to show, what do you mean? I just made a screenshot. Can I like open that? I wanna see what it looks like. Well, this is pretty shit. That's pain. Actually, I only just realized I haven't switched the scene back. You can't even see any of this. I'm so smart. I'm so incredibly smart. Who the fuck is Kevin? Why does he always show up on my stream? I get it. That's supposed to be a joke. But like, I don't know why OBS always has that thing pop up. I don't even know how to remove it. I am a noob. I don't know how this shit works. Okay. We're gonna test drive this thing again. But this time we'll set it to dusk. Hell, we could even set it to night. That might be cool. Like literally just only the tracers. So you can see like only the muzzle flash and tracers, and we'll just drag and drop that in there too. Nice. Now that is a screenshot. There we go, screenshot saved. And then we literally just drag and drop it in the fancy screenshots picture thing. Yes. I should also put like other game screenshots in there, considering like the fact that I do like make screenshots for other stuff, like I play other games. Well, that actually looks quite pretty. But we'll do that with an actual tank instead of the Shilka. I've already done the Shilka thing. We'll have like an actual tank, like hidden in the grass kind of thing. That would be cool. I want to see if I can get a screenshot of. We'll do the T-72A. That actually seems like a good idea. That looks like it's really nice. Like with the moonlight behind it, kind of half hidden in the grass, despite like the camera being on the ground. We're doing a photography stream. Yeah, that's totally what I intended to do. I'm totally not screwing around trying to figure out how to make a BRB screen. We'll do like that-ish. There we go. Screenshot. Drag and drop that in there too. Now it should be an OBS. Oh fuck, did not mean to shoot that. And BRB, is that like doing the thing? I'm gonna just remove this. There, me is gone. I wanna see if it like already automatically adds the screenshots. Or not. Like, hey, it's a chance that it did not. It is always an option. Okay, you know what? And then we'll put BRB in a text folder, and I'm gonna add additional text. So in this case, I'll add an additional thing, which is a text that says dinner. Add source, new source instead. Dinner, and then we'll put that in brackets behind it, you know, but smaller. So like that ish. I didn't type that properly. Bruh. Can I still change that? I should be able to change that, right? Properties. There we go. Oop. Very nice. And then we put dinner in there too, and then we can, like, if there's another reason, I can turn this one off and put something else in there instead. Very nice. Yes, this will work. Me and the boys. I forgot to check if the T72 screenshot is in there though. That is like the recent screenshots I just made. That's the MiG-19. I think it'll automatically switch to the other screenshot, but the Mach 1. Yeah, there we go. So they are in the exact order that they're in the file. That's worthy of note. I am not seeing any changes in terms of like the pictures shown. Like we just went back to the start. We skipped the picture I just added. So I'm guessing that means I have to refresh them. Hold up, there's multiple right now. Okay, so this is useless. Let's go ahead and remove that. If I remove this too, nothing's happening. Good. Okay, so basically I screwed up. That's good. We'll remove that. We'll just go back here for now. And then we'll make some more screenshots. Oh wait, I did not mean to take that screenshot. Whatever. I wanted to see if I can get a screenshot of the T72 file, like slightly to the side. Just because I feel like that would be cool. But I have no idea how NVIDIA works, so how do this work? NVIDIA photo mode. Why can I not use photo mode? Why is this? I can apply game filters. Wow, vision in night battles. Hacker mode engaged. Do I like manually do it? No, I can't do that either. Pain. But why? Why will you not let me do this? I fucked up the timing. This is not gonna work. That is not happening. How do I do this? I wanna know now. I guess that's something I can figure out over time. Cannot photograph in-game videos, cutscenes, menus, or certain gameplay moments. Does that mean I can't screenshot a test drive? We'll make a quick custom game, just a test. Actually, I'd have to repair the vehicle. Okay, you know what? We'll just go ahead and fix this. We'll fix the BRB screen, and then I'm gonna go BRB. Go have some dinner. Oh, add directory. Okay, that's good. This. Nice. Put that in there. Nice. Nice. Now it's all cleared up. And then we put like the dinner thing by making that visible. And then I'm gonna BRB as the thing suggests. BRB. I'm back. Good day. Hello. I just came back from dinner, so that's nice. Switch this back to War Thunder. Kevin shows up again. Gotta love Kevin. And then we're back in War Thunder. Hell yeah. And this is where we continue to grind. Pain. You are having a good time there, Rem. Just sounds like there's an awful lot of like TV static sounds going on over there. This is nice. There we go, found ourselves a game. Let's not spawn the T-72A because I don't have MVD. We'll just go Crescentama and flank around the city to the opposite side of A, or the other side from the city. So we'll go this way. I do have a button set for my night vision like this, but I always find it easier to just use shift multiple times, because as soon as you go into your gunner sights, you automatically shift the thermals if it's a night battle. Except that I've now manually turned them off and on. But yeah, at the start of the game you'll always see me quickly hop in here if it's a night battle, just so I can turn on my thermals and NVD. Just because I can do it with one hand, it makes it just a little bit more accessible. Not that that's particularly necessary though. Night battle is going to be very interesting. I absolutely despise night battles, but the Crescentama always performs quite interestingly in them. Just because it has a ground radar, like that is non-visible, like it does not work with visuals, which means it kind of half should work in night battles. I mean, the Crescentama's radar should not be affected by night, that's what I'm saying. Of course, me, personally, I will be affected. Fucking green TV static will make it much easier for me to see. Thermals definitely help, but I don't have third-person view thermals. That right there is an engine smoke. I can't lock onto it though. Hey, that's something. What do you see? An ally. That's an ally you see. I think that's what it saw. Whatever. Oh god. Come on, radar. Come on, boy. What is it? What do you see? I think it just sees nothing. I think my radar is just having a stroke. I'll just leave the Crescentama facing this way.
You just barely took Winchester. Just kind of slapped me in the face.
What's going on? Do you have me muted? I think this guy has me muted. That's cool. I was all tapped for a split second, and I got outflanked by a Ching Chong boy. Sad. Sad. Well, considering the fact that the other person in the VC with me right now does not seem to be hearing me, I'm gonna just mute them. Considering I don't quite feel like TV static playing constantly. I don't have MVD, so that means I'm gonna stick around the city / the CPA point, simply so I can get that flare to light up the area. Okay, I'm gonna disable it immediately afterward, but I'm just curious what it would look like to have like the cheater mode enabled with flares, because like how bright would that be? I kind of feel like it would be like the having thermals on in the day day. There we go. Actually, this is flares. I think this is flare. Let's turn back off again to compare. Meh. I thought it would be blinding, but not really. That is an enemy right there. No, that's just a bush. Okay. I like saw multiple things moving. I was like, is that an enemy? That is an enemy. I don't think he saw me. What? You're fucking kidding me, right? What is that reload? What? This confuses me. I can't see shit. An XM1 Chrysler. Really now? That is interesting. There we go, a message.
Evie!
Hello. It seems like you muted me, so I muted you too, because you weren't responding to what I was saying.
I didn't mute you, it's just my volume was down to 0 and I didn't notice. So I just barely was talking.
That
and I'm like, wait, why can't I hear?
I like you were not responding to the things I was saying, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll just mute you too then, because I can't really there was just like constant random noises. So then I was like, don't quite feel like that. But yeah.
Are you interested in joining a game with me and Az?
A game of what?
It's set in the late 15th century. It's a New World Empires. Basically, colonialism. Fun.
As a Dutch person,
Oh,
I
that
can very much
Nations
enjoy
that game I was
colonialism.
playing.
But I have never
Yes,
played
I'm
that game
from
before.
Britain. Conflict of Nations. Well, you saw me play it. It's kind of like that, but now with colonialism, so even better.
Cool. I might give it a shot, yeah.
Well, actually, you can just join a game with me. You can join a game with just me and Az.
Okay, wait.
For instance, you could Naples.
So you're already in a game.
Italy.
Why would I want to play the
It's
pasta?
only been
That's pasta's
days,
cringe.
don't worry.
I'm not gonna play Italy. Fuck no.
Okay, well you can play the Ottomans.
Okay, but why not? Why not Britain or the Netherlands?
You see, I'm playing England.
Yeah. Okay. What about the Netherlands? The Netherlands has plenty of fucking colonies.
You could, but I'm not sure if you can actually play the Netherlands.
Bro, what the fuck? How am I supposed to enjoy a game if I can't play the Netherlands?
Maybe. You might be able to play the Netherlands. I'm not sure though.
What's that? What the fuck is
I
that
guess it'll
supposed to mean? That's awfully cryptic. I don't. What is that supposed to mean? Maybe you can play it. Is it in the
Basically,
game?
I can't tell. I don't know if you can play it or not. They do have 10 provinces, so it seems likely, but it's hard to tell. So I guess, yeah, now that I really think of it, they also have the Belgium, so basically, you probably can play Amsterdam. Well, the Dutch. Netherlands.
Well,
You
that's all.
probably can.
That's all you had to say.
France, though, so be careful.
What? So you just calling the Netherlands shit? You can't do that.
What?
I don't know.
What can't as do?
I said call the Netherlands shit. Whatever.
But you see, I'm not interested in the old world now. I'm going to take Scotland, I'm going to take the islands above Scotland, and then I'm going to go take Ireland, finish off Wales and Cornwall. Then I'm heading to make the 13
Yeah,
colonies.
the problem I always have with these
See.
things is that if you join in late, you lose so much. No, like even a tiny
This
bit
hasn't
later.
even gone on for a day yet.
I love spawn
Don't
camping
worry.
retards like that, Abrams. Always so much fun.
But yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I always join new games. I don't join older games.
Yeah, well, you've already started
Anyway.
the game, so.
Game it hasn't even ended. Like the first day hasn't gone up, so you can just join it, and nothing really will change.
I don't know what
You
that
guys
means.
haven't
I've
done
never
much.
played the game. Those
Like,
words mean nothing to me. You're gonna have to
All
like
right,
explain
it's
what
like
you're saying.
confirmation. It'll go on. It'll probably go on for a month.
Okay, so it's not that type
Since
of game.
it's just like a game between the three of us, you don't have to worry about being behind.
Well, if it's just the three of us, what kind of interest is it gonna be? Like, if there's only three
Oh,
people.
nice. It's still pretty fun. You still have AI to beat, and they actually do fight back.
That just seems like
It's
Civ
fun
with
because we
extra
can fight
steps.
between the three of us too. And we can actually just try out this game. That's why it's fun in my eyes.
This seems like a game that would only be fun when you're fighting against players instead of AI. Killing AI would just feel like seal clubbing, which is just sad.
Well, the AR has already invaded me in Winchester.
And once again, I mean, sure, I know that Winchester is a place, but like, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean in the context of the game because I have never played it.
They take one of my provinces. I'm mad. I know it doesn't seem fun, but you might as well give it a try. It's not much time taking up. You just start it off and do certain things, and you can get on to the next day and start off and do certain things, so on. Interesting. Center of this. Well, I guess Toledo in this game. No, it is Madrid. That's what I thought. Castile. Basically, the point of this game is to be set in the 15th century, near the time of colonialism. You know, when you, not the time when
I just want to say
all
your
of Europe
audio.
decided to let
I'm
North
like,
Africa
I'm
together.
having trouble hearing what some of the things you're saying just because your audio is like cracking. Like there's just cracklings right through your audio.
I don't know how to fix that one. I'm sorry.
So yeah, go on. From what I'm hearing, it's kind of like long. It's like Civilization, right? You mean Civilization, like, or what? Like, is it like the game Civilization,
I'm thinking about that.
or like the Civilization series? It's not a single game, but you get the point. I want to know what type of game it is, you know.
When it comes to colonization, of course, I guess it has similar ideas. It's just this game just tends to be longer. And if I could, I'd totally play Civ 5 with you all. It's expensive, and I don't have money.
Yeah, I got on like a massive Steam sale where you could get like all the DLCs and Civ 5 for like dirt cheap. It was great. But yeah.
And dirt cheap is expensive for me.
But yeah, like
Welcome to the world of someone with no money.
I have money technically, but I was going to buy a new PC except that I've been procrastinating buying a new PC. So, if in case you didn't know, I am.
Still trying to trick us into buying me a PC.
The fuck do you think he's gonna buy you a PC for?
Totally will.
How did I manage to pick up a radar signature there? What? You telling me I can? Is this an option?
You've been peer pressuring us, and you know how that goes.
He's a child. That's child abuse. You can't do that. Oh, you
As
mean
is
as
a
wagon?
child.
Every time you say as, I always think as wagon because I never really talk to as anymore. Like don't get me wrong. I still think Az is a great guy, but I haven't spoken to Az in so fucking long. Like every time anyone says Az, I always automatically default to Az wagon, which is like the Asian child. Oh fuck. Hello. I just saw a boy like charge right in front of me. What? What? That
But
is.
yeah, I mean the Az I know really well. Why is Lower England just all food? I want to change that. Burn the crops. Anyway. You don't have to play with me on this game. I don't want to force you into it.
No, that's
But
fine.
Yeah. But in the end, I do think it's pretty fun when you know what you're doing. When you work on
Yeah,
it.
and then just trying to grasp what type of game it is, you know?
Alright, so. It's kind of like Civ 5, I'll give you that. But it's not turn-based. It's real time. And of course, you can go against people. It's just, it genuinely sucks, and that's not what I like to do, as I like to go colonize the New World. That's kind of my favorite part of it. The only problem there is the AI actually gets into situations where we get into situations where the AI comes over and starts colonizing like random and making border gore. And I hate that.
Okay, so it starts colonizing at
I
random.
won't lie.
Your,
Yes,
your
random
audio is cutting out quite bad, I think. But like, yeah.
Yes, colonizes at random.
That-
And I hate it.
have you heard
It's
of a
really
game called
annoying.
have you heard of a game called Starborn? From what I can hear, it's kind of like that, considering that it goes on for months. I have played like a tiny amount of Starborn, which is like a space game. It's real time, but like it takes like actual like long time to do stuff. So like you send like a ship to go attack a station, but it takes hours and hours for the ships to get to the station, that kind of thing. Is it like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it's like, yeah.
So yeah, technically real time, but in reality not so much. Pretty much just very long turn based. That honestly, like those games, they are technically real time. I generally prefer to just call them turn based, but like on really long turns. Because everything takes a long amount of time.
Yeah. It's just my idea with these games. I just managed to keep me interested in these games. 4 of them actually, and Conflict of Nations. Just because he's there, that's the only reason I'm there. Like the one I'm playing is Japan. I'm now invading Peru. It's going pretty well, except I'm having the problem of everyone hates me. So
Common issue.
my morale was not rising, so I'm constantly getting insurgencies in that country, so I can't really do anything until those insurgencies go away. Then I can take the rest of them. But until then, I'm stuck in Peru.
You're going to
That's
Brazil,
not
I mean
the
Peru.
worst one I have. Me and Az are both suffering from AI declaring war on us for no reason at all. So while I'm in Virginia, I mean not Virginia, I am Virginia. While I'm up in Ohio and Pennsylvania, Louisiana, Kansas, New York, Michigan are all at war with me, but they're not doing anything. Like Louisiana took a province. Michigan sure is on my border. He's right there, but he's not doing anything. Ohio, nearly dead. I've almost finished him off. Not doing anything. Pennsylvania, Nearly dead. Almost finished them off. Not doing anything. New York, not doing anything.
Well, that just sounds
They're all
like
not
seal
doing it.
clubbing.
But
I already
it's
said
not
that
seal clubbing.
if they're
I
not
assure
fighting
you.
back, if they're not doing anything, that just means like you're beating someone that can't fight back.
The problem is they're fighting back in a unique way, and it sucks. You see, because I'm at war with so many nations, I
Yeah.
can't actually finish them off. Because I'm stuck in their cities trying to make them not rebel. And because I'm at war with so many people, the people are extremely upset, and the morale usually rises extremely slowly. So I have my unit stuck there for 5 days constantly. And has the same problem too. He's at war with Haiti, Florida, Louisiana, Kansas, Iowa, Texas. He's not having a good time either.
Okay, so you said
Technically, we're
you've been stuck in a city for days at a time. Does that mean like I'm gonna be days behind? If I join in now.
A day or two is really bad. Because that's the normal time. Usually you're at war with one country. You sit your units in the city for a day or two, then you move on to another city with that unit and sit them for a day or two. Usually by then, just 4 days. That's the quickest you can probably take someone over, completely, excluding their small.
I got the part about your capturing cities going bad, but I mean as in like you said you're stuck in there days at a time. Does that mean I'm gonna be days behind if I decide to join now? That's like my main concern. Because if I join in now, does that mean I'm gonna just like be days behind in the game?
Don't join that game. No, you don't want to. That's a bad idea. You'll definitely be days behind. Well, you'll be days behind, excluding what the AI has done. But the AI usually isn't very smart.
What's new?
So I guess at the very least, you can shit spamming units. But yeah, if you want to join me and As, once Az gets on, I can just ask him, hey, join this game with me and Evie and we can play together. Or it could just be the two of us, it doesn't matter.
I'd like to try it, sure, but like, does the game cost money? That's another fairly big question, of course. Does it cost money?
Really free. It's on browser.
Oh, that's the thing you showed me. I've seen so many different like strategy games that you've shown me now. I wasn't sure which one exactly it was, so I was like, which exact strategy game was it? It's the browser one. Like I'm not sure if that's the same one, but I heard you talk about like mobile too. Is this like possible to play on mobile or like if you feel like it?
You play it on mobile.
Okay, that is handy to know because
It has some interesting game modes too. If you get bored of World War III or Conflict or Battleground USA or what's the name, Flashpoint, they have plenty of different game modes we play. Like World War III Apocalypse, 4 times speed, Overkill 4 times. I usually hate the 4 times speed because, yeah, 1 hour of real time equals 4 hours in game. You see, normally that sounds great because the games go faster, right?
Yeah, well, if you don't play, you're gonna miss out on a lot. I'm guessing.
You see, since I've got to the non 4 times games, I usually get on and then wait until the next day and get on again. Maybe sometimes twice a day, but usually once. So, what can happen in that one day, you ask? Well, you see, when I went to play one of those 4 times, I went to play Germany, right? Germany's a pretty fun nation overall. I recommend them. They take a lot of cities, and so it's pretty fun to play them. I come back, all of my cities are taken by Britain.
that just seems like like I just said, like if you don't log in, like every hour you're just gonna lose everything. Honestly, kind of like those games like Rust and Turned, where if you don't like log in at least every hour, you're gonna just get raided and instantly evaporated. So yeah, I can get why you called that annoying. Yeah.
I was crippled. Oh, technically they only were able to take it because I was busy taking other provinces like the Netherlands,
Bruh,
Belgium.
what?
It's
You can't do that.
Ireland?
You can't do that. The Netherlands is mine. I gotta show my national pride there, okay?
Netherlands.
Gotta
I
do
mean,
it.
technically, Netherlands. You usually can't play the Netherlands, but I think you can play it in Overkill.
I'm not sure what that means.
Yep, in a modern world gone mad, even the smallest countries prepare for all-out war. So, in this Overkill, even the smaller countries like Slovenia can be played.
Okay, I'm just curious how that would
I mean,
work
the amount of
because
countries.
the Netherlands does not have an army. Like they technically have an army, but it's more just like we've got special forces and then we've just like got German stuff.
That doesn't exactly matter to this game. Everyone has like similar armies depending on your cities. Yeah, you'll basically get 2 infantry probably, and then two infantry and 1 combat recon vehicle. But the problem here with Overkill, since even the smallest countries, you see, they don't get many cities because they're the smaller countries. So they end up getting kind of fucked over because they're missing resources. And they have to go and invade their enemies to get said resources, but they're so small it gets pretty hard. But they do get more units for being smaller to balance the game out because you don't want America to be just destroying everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, America also sucks to play us too sometimes. Because you're so big, it actually starts to become a problem to play them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like basically maintaining order and that kind of stuff. I'm guessing that's what what you mean, and like
more of the idea of
micromanaging,
Canada.
like.
Yeah, it's really... America can start to get really overwhelming because as America, you really need to keep up research in prim prop order, and then you need to get all through all your cities. It's just so much; it's hard to handle, and that's why there's another game. It's based on World War I and World War II, but in that game, every single province you have is able to make units, and I hate it. I can't play it because of that, because how am I supposed to use all these provinces? Anyway. Yeah, if you want to know the events, there's rising tides. That's basically global warming in a nutshell. The Netherlands barely exist. World War III apocalypse, where we all get nukes.
Of course, very important.
Rising tides 4 times speed. World War III 4 times speed. And of course, Overkill 4 times. If you want to play the Netherlands, that's what we ought to join.
I mean, like I don't necessarily want to play the Netherlands. It's more meant as a joke. Like that, the Netherlands thing is more meant as a joke. I don't seriously intend to play the Netherlands. Honestly, that probably suck ass.
Not really. I think if you want to play as any nation, don't play as Israel. First off, let's settle that now. Don't play as Israel. They're a really hard nation because everyone around you is bigger than you. And you'll end up at war with all of them. Sometimes it goes really well and Israel gets huge. Other times, Saudi Arabia comes in and you're dead. Egypt comes in and you're dead. Syria comes in and you're dead.
Delightful.
In Israel and kill them all, you need to slowly kill them all because you won't have enough forces. They just outnumber you.
Yeah, that
No,
sounds
it was
absolutely
real life.
delightful.
Sounds what?
Absolutely delightful.
Yeah. To reclaim the Holy Land. Anyway. Like, for instance, you want to know my favorite nations personally that I like to play as?
Well,
They need to have 2 things, and I love them. And that also depends on where they are. 1, if they have a Western doctrine, I love them. 2, if they're an island with a naval, I love them. I rarely ever play Eastern, and European I kind of don't like either. I don't like their tech trees.
What's so bad about the European stuff then?
No, it's not that they're bad. It's just I can't do what I like to do with the European tech tree. It takes so much longer.
Right.
And I know this because I'm playing Britain, who has a European tech tree. Armored fighting vehicles. You have to wait till day 3 to research this. That's like my main thing. America gets them at day 1.
Wait, this your main thing? Do you mean that as in like that's you as a player, your personal playstyle, or do you mean as in like in general in the game? That's the main thing.
In the game, there are 3 different tech trees: the European, Eastern, and Western. Western's America, European's obviously the EU, and the Eastern's more Russia. Each of them have their own different ones. And of course, each country has a different check style. For instance, Mongolia has an Eastern one. China, Eastern. Japan is Western, along with South Korea, and North Korea is Eastern. Basically, it's who they align with the most and who actually supplies them. So Australia and New Zealand, of course, they'd be European because Britain. Things like most nations in Europe are European, except for Greece, actually, which is I think Greece is in the Western, which is interesting. Turkey's 100% Western. That's one of my favorite nations. Japan is Western, obviously, and that's one of my other favorite nations. Those are the 2 nations I usually resort to playing.
I really didn't expect Turkey to be like a nation that like people would play. Like Turkey is not something you think of when you think like armies. At least not for me. When I think of Turkey, I think kebab. Like, no offense, when I think Turkey, I just think kebab. I don't think armies.
Yeah. To be fair, America actually put their missiles there once, so.
And that's enough to warrant them being in the game.
Thinking, oh, sauce. Well, the first time I ever played with us, I was playing Turkey and he was playing Romania. With my units, because what I like to do is naval units, I would kick his ass. When we went to fight each other, I kicked his ass. And they got bored because he left, so I left. Then he came back, then he fought me, and then I then came back, fixed everything, and then immediately left. And Cuba probably won that game because I just kind of resigned.
Okay, why would you do that? You were kicking his ass, right? Like before.
Honestly, I was the biggest country. I was doing extremely well. I do extremely well as Turkey all the time, just because of where Turkey is on that map. Because if we were playing a flashpoint, Turkey's basically in the bottom right, with only 2 other countries to its right, and Russia to its right, technically, yeah. But I don't have to worry about them. Most of the time they don't attack me. If they do, I just go deal with them. But what I like to do as Turkey is I send all my units into an area.
What the hell just happened to your audio? Like you just ate your microphone. Holy hell.
Sorry, I was kind of yawning. And my headphones are a bit broken, so that might do it too. But as Turkey, I don't have to worry about anything to my right, so what I do worry about is Bulgaria. I think, you see, I think Bulgaria has had its independence for too long. So I go send all my units to Istanbul and then go take it. They don't last long.
Yeah, bro, Bulgaria has had its independence for too long. Guess I'll change that.
Yes.
I don't support Bulgarian independence. Let's go.
I'd agree. I'd take Greece as well. At one point, when I was playing Turkey, Az actually helped me with Bulgaria. We kind of just split it. So I ended up actually just making the Byzantine Empire. It was lovely.
I thought that
I
was a
took
mod. I
Italy.
thought, I
I
thought
even-
that was a modern game. How did you do that?
It's just a modern game. I just made the borders, basically. I made the Ottoman Empire. I took Iran, I took Iraq. I didn't take Syria, we were kind of chill. He was like, hey, don't attack me. I'll help you. Let's be friends. I'm busy out over in Italy, Germany, France, Britain, Poland. I'm like, sure. I don't want to deal with him right now. Of course, he goes in and single-handedly fucks over Finland and Russia, who decided to declare war on me. So my opinion of him is improved. And at that point, I had two aircraft carriers. I think one named Rim, the other named Ram. And I just had a lot of divisions overall. I was extremely powerful, except I'm not sure, but I think Cuba was stronger than me actually, which is kind of terrifying. Because they had united the North America. Oh, by the way, in Flashpoint, North America is split between the Confederates and the Union.
Really? That
I think so,
actually
yeah.
that actually sounds like a lot of fun. Like that actually sounds like it would be really fucking funny to see.
I have to check though. I might be wrong.
So they're treated like two separate countries. Yes or no?
Give me a sec. I have to join the Flashpoint just to make sure. I don't want to be wrong. Of course, Canada exists too, but they're really small. Basically, what that does is it gives America a fighter, someone to fight against, so that they don't go in and just fuck everyone up because they're so big. Aw, it's just the United States. At one point, I think there was a Confederacy, though, that they'd have to fight. I just can't remember. Oh, wait, no, wrong game. I was thinking of a different game. It's like this. It's like Flashpoint here, but they have the America fighting the Confederates. It's like World War I, World War II. But hey, at least the UK is split up. All of a sudden, Scotland and Northern Ireland are free. Wait, what's the nation I'm allowed to play? Serbia! My favorite nation. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just letting you speak. I was just listening.
Can I say how much I hate Serbia?
What's with Serbia then?
You wanna know what's wrong with Serbia?
I wanna know what's wrong with Serbia. I wanna know.
Everything about them.
Oh.
They have an East doctrine.
Oh. That sounds
They're
rather
really
racist.
small. They only have one port. I don't like playing as them. I can't select Serbia. They heard my shit talking.
They heard your shit. Hell yeah.
Talking shit.
You're talking awful lot of
Okay.
shit for someone in the screwing radius, I guess.
Yeah, they just get one port. I'm not a fan of that personally. I mean, my favorite nation is Japan and Turkey. And Turkey, at the very least, has 4 ports. Japan has all ports. Every single one of their cities is a port. Which means, as Japan, you'll get invaded. A lot.
But like
It'll
ports
suck.
do also provide an advantage, I
When
assume.
you don't, when you play as Japan, you can't really be aggressive until you have your army going and your navy. They're very naval oriented, so that's why I played them. I love navy. That's my favorite thing. Although I've been recently trying to figure out how I can use Air Force and the Navy to make the Navy stronger. Which obviously goes into aircraft carriers. Ooh, interesting. Want to play with me right now? There's a game up right now that we can play together.
Sure. I was streaming War Thunder, but quite honestly, I've gotten kind of bored of it myself. So, like, hey,
Although
I've had enough of War
this
Thunder for
game-
now.
Nice. I see. Although this game, I guess you could play as Texas.
I mean, I'm not sure.
It's basically a control war, but every state is completely free. Almost.
Almost.
You'll be limited in your choices, but you'll have some good choices. Maybe I'll play as British Columbia this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this
Yeah.
stream. It was nice streaming. Bye.